Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to a recap of Your Sky of Us, Episode 1.
Yeah, so we got, I don't know, fluff up in here, but like...
All the fluff.
Maybe not fluff. All the fluff. Every inch of fluff ever. Although I will say, some characters in this, specifically one, may have gone down a ranking for me. I'll explain more later.
Okay, I'm confused who you mean by that.
Yeah, I'll explain later. There's reasoning to it, but like, well, they haven't gone down far, but like, there's been a nudge.
Okay. So I like the fact that just right off the bat, we kind of started as like a parallel of the first episode of Your Sky, where we have Tarak walking down the street. He's, saying like, oh, my name's Tarak, all that stuff. But we see he's a lot more like, happier now.
Yeah.
And also, this is one of the first things I noticed, and I don't know why, and I'm wondering if you know this or not. Did he get his ears pierced between the end of the finale? Or did he always have it and I just now noticed it?
I did not notice.
Because he is now wearing earrings.
Really? Was he not before?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I noticed he was wearing earrings here, but I wasn't sure if I just didn't notice it before or not.
I did not notice.
So I'm wondering if like you pull up the finale or whatever and see if he has earrings. So then he goes order a coffee, and he's like, "Oh, can you write something on the cup?" And the barista like, "Yeah, sure."
Can you write this paragraph on the cup for me?
Yeah, and he's like, "My sky, you can do it," with capitalized yes and draw 2 clouds and like 14 hearts all over it. And the guy's like, "Here you go, you can do it."
You draw that yourself. Thank you very much. I was good with like a name, and maybe a cute nickname. I don't. But this is like a whole ass sentence and some art, and I'm not paid enough for that.
Also, I think it would mean more coming from Mufa, from Tarak, than some from Barista, who wrote it.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm glad he wrote it.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking too. I was like, oh, that's better anyway, bro. That comes from you.
Yeah, and he does, and we see he's running over to Moonfa, who has a nice little chocolate drink with my C on it.
Yeah. Already ready with the sweet drink.
Yes. And he runs over to him, and it looks like he's about to fall, but he catches him. Which, again, is a parallel to the first episode where he did ball him up into him and, that whole thing. But now it's like, they're better than that now.
It's funny because, like, we literally have no time between between our sky and, or your sky, whatever.
Your sky.
Thank you. Your sky and your sky 2, I'm gonna call it, because I can't remember what it is.
Of us.
Of us, good. But I'm gonna keep saying for us, so I'm just gonna say 2.
I kept saying that too. I was like, is it for us or of us?
That's what I'm saying. When I searched it, I was like, is that right? I didn't realize it was of us, like, when I found it. So I'm just gonna say your sky 2. We've had no time watching, waiting between these 2 things. We've had a week. We've had 1 week, which is the usual amount of time. And yet, when this motherfucker turned around in slow motion, I went, "There he is, the green flag!" Like, I got so excited. I was like, "What the fuck?" I've not missed you at all because it's been 1 week, and yet I'm so excited to see you again.
Also, speaking of nearing the end, because I keep meaning to bring this up, but I might as well bring it now. When we do our after show, we need quizzes.
Fuck, you're right. Are there quizzes for this?
So here's the story. I want to say like 2 episodes in, maybe 3. I always go to you quiz every now and then for our show and be like, hey, look up quizzes, see if they're there. And there was one there. And I was like, okay, cool, great. And I like, what I do is I spam through it, just like random answers, not really paying attention, to get to the end, see if it's like an actual character from the show. And then it's like, oh, good, that's right.
Yeah.
I did that and it was. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Great.
But then I did like when we were halfway through the show to see if there were any more. And that one quiz was gone.
No, are you serious?
And if you Google it correctly, you can see the link there, but when you click on it, it doesn't load. So whoever made that quiz took it down, for whatever reason.
Wait, bring it back.
If you are listening to this, please bring it back. Or if you're listening to this and you want to make a quiz for Your Sky, or Your Sky of Us, or whatever, please do so.
Please.
Because we struggle to make quizzes.
We never want to do it. We do it because we have to.
Yeah,
please don't make us.
Very rarely are we passionate and really want to make a quiz about it, but
I had literally, like, I had a spurt of creativity the other day. I didn't do it. I wrote down some ideas for like 911 and Buck and Eddie related quizzes because my friends were like, oh, let's check you quiz and see if there are some. And there were a couple, and I was like, oh my god, I've just had I was like hyperfixating and my brain was going everywhere. So I was like, I'm gonna make like 4 quizzes, and then I wrote them down and then I did not do that. So like it's because it's a lot of work to make a quiz, y'all. It's more work than you think.
Yeah.
Please help us.
So if anyone out there is, listening to this and wants to make a quiz for us, please feel free to do so and send them our way.
Yeah.
Twitter, Instagram, however, we'll pick them up.
Yes, please.
Because I mean, I don't really want to make a quiz, and not that I don't like the show or anything to do it. It's just like it takes a lot of work, and like we pretty much use the same questions over and over again.
Yeah.
And like unless I can think of something fun to do with it, which I can't really think of anything different I could do with this, like I did with the Heart Killers quiz.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I made it more fun and like that, but I'm like, I don't know, what do I do here? Like, because this is a very fluffy show, there's not really much to go off of.
Exactly, it's all about the drama. Because like for the next Prince, I feel like we could come up with some good shit. Like, would you win the royal competition?
Oh, there's already next Prince quiz.
There you go. Like seriously, there's some good shit you could come up with for quizzes for the next Prince because it's got like intrigue, drama, and lore. But like with Your Sky, it's just a happy little show that makes you feel good. Like there's no lore there, so like, I mean, there's lore, but there's not lore, So I feel like there's only 1 or 2 quizzes you could take for this shit. So it's harder to come up with questions.
Yeah. So if anyone is out there and is like, hey, I want to make a quiz for this, please do so, and please send it our way, because we'll take them. So then we have Joy and Lee, and they're just sitting and chatting, and then Tarak and Mufa come over in their own little world.
Yeah. Being cute.
Mufa says goodbye and leaves them, and Joy and Lee are just like, oh great, they're in their own little world again. And I like the fact that that Lee denies he's jealous. He's like, no, I don't really care. But Joy's like, I'm jealous. I don't give a shit. Like I'm super jealous.
Oh. Yeah, she's like, what do you mean? Like, we are not jealous. Nah. I'm jealous. I will proudly say so.
Yeah. And, Tarak's like gushing over Moonfight's like, oh, he's so kind and calm.
Yeah, okay, don't need to brag, bitch.
So well.
You don't need to brag, bitch.
Well, and Lee asks, are you just saying that or are you bragging? And he's like, I'm bragging. Like, I know.
I'm just bragging. I know, it's the thing. I like the way Tarak is like, the way Tarak has evolved over these episodes has been really nice. Because now we see him like literally just being like, oh no, I am fully bragging.
Yeah,
like,
he has no shame
I have a great boyfriend. Zero shame. We love to see it.
Yeah, and Joe even says, like, honestly, I would do the same.
Period. Honestly, if you have a good significant other, I would not shut up about it. I'd be like, so guess who called me yesterday? They'd be like, what, your girlfriend? Yeah. Like, I would not shut the fuck. All of my weekly recaps to you would literally about them. It would be insufferable.
That would be the best and worst thing ever.
Oh, I would be the most insufferable person. I'd be like, my week was great. It was all about love.
But then Joey asked, bring the mood down a little bit. She's like, hey, have you guys fought?
He's like, actually, fucking no.
Yeah, he's like, no. And then Lee chimes in and he's like, of course not. My bro is a green flag. He says it. He confirms.
As he should. As he fucking should. I was like, yes. Yes. I was about to say, because I was literally about to say as I was watching this, I was like, right before I heard the phrase green flag, my brain went through a lot of different, like, thoughts. And I was like, normally in, like, any other, if it was any other couple, I would say the fact that they haven't fought is a little bit of a red flag. Like, I would have been like, oh, that means, like no disagreements, no little things. Like, you have to, like, there's energy there you have to let out somewhere.
It means they're not talking about certain things.
Yeah. However, in this relationship with the greenest of flags, who is so good at communicating, better at communicating than I've ever seen in a human being in my life, I know it's a green flag that they haven't fought. Like, the fact that they haven't fought is a green flag. It's a major plus in their column, because instead of like not fighting and like shoving things down, they go, actually, how do you feel about this? Oh, I feel this. Okay, great. Then we don't have to fight. And I'm like, wow, what an evolved fucking couple.
I mean, it's literally what we've always said. It's like communication is key, and we literally see that with them. Like, they communicate everything, and they never have any issues because of that.
Guys, this is what communication gets you. This amazing shit is what you get if you communicate. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. It helps if you have Moonfa, but like.
I mean, true. Moonfa is agreeing to flag, so like you're with him. You're set for life. So then we see Moonfa. He's on his phone as he's walking, and Real and Hia show up, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm looking for a birthday gift for Tarak." And he's like, "Okay, what about a matching shirt? Couple shirts. That'd be fun." And Real's kind of like, "Isn't that a bit basic?" And he's like, "Fine, and do pants, hats, everything else."
Fine, choose your weapon. Like you could like it doesn't have to be a shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with stuff like that as long as it's like something small, like a necklace or like maybe a bracelet. Matching rings would be too weddingy, I think. But like,
yeah,
maybe a hat would even be cute. Maybe sunglasses would be unconventional, but be kind of cute. But I don't. If I'm dating someone, please don't get me a matching shirt. Like, I feel like that'd be weird.
What about one of the like, I'm with her, I'm with him, like those like kind of like no.
No, that's so cringy. That's so cringy to me. Like I'll be scrolling and like I when I used to go to Disneyland, I would scroll and I would see shirts like with Mickey hands saying like he's my Mickey or she's my Minnie or some shit like that, and I was like, ugh. Like that's so cringe to me. Please never get me a shirt like that. We will break up immediately.
Yeah, honestly, I think jewelry is like where to go. Like a couple
That's
necklace, couple bracelet.
Yes, we've seen it in BLs a lot. They've had like couple bracelets and things like that. Like that's a big thing in BL. So like stick to jewelry if you're gonna do that.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't actually do any of that. We see. So
no, he doesn't. He doesn't pick it. He doesn't pick that. You know what's great is I'm sure he gets him something that we don't see, but he goes for experience over material item, and I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking idea. That's what I want for my future person. Give me an experience over a material item because I'm trying to get rid of most of my material items. I want to do something with you. That would make me happy.
Or honestly, if it is a material item, I personally prefer the like handmade from the heart item than a really expensive.
Yeah. Gift. Yes. Like if you like, I don't know, like crochet me something cute to wear, like a little hat. Oh my god, I will be in love, and I will wear that hat everywhere I go. Like, because thought went into that, you know? It's not just like, here's a new PlayStation controller because you've been wanting one. Like, it's not just like something, like, yeah, it shows you've been listening, which is great, but like, if you're gonna get me a present from you, I want it to be from you, you know?
And then he, listing off ideas. He's like, oh, why don't you make him a cake or something?
That'd be nice. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Real asked if it would be edible. And he was like, well, if I made a cake, would it be edible? And he's like, yes, it will be delicious. Your cake is delicious.
Oh my god. These two motherfuckers. These two motherfuckers are insane.
Fucking love them. And also, after that, Moonfa just kind of walks away and like leaves them, and they're like, oh, where'd he go?
They're like, where'd he go? It's like he ditched because you guys were being annoying and coupling.
But it's kind of like they were in their own little world like earlier with Moonfa and Chai, and it's like...
It's cute because like this I'll tell you what a little thing later that made me really like love him, but I will say my love for Real is going up after this episode. Like I really am liking him a lot more, but there's like one specific part that made me go nah, I like you, you're cute. Yeah. It's so small, but it's so significant in my brain.
Then Moonfa, Real, and Hia arrive in class with Babe and Dom, and Moonfa's like struggling, and Babe's like, what's wrong? And he's like, I'm trying to think of something to get Tarak. And she's like, why don't you just ask him? And he's like, right. And he gets up, and she's like, where the fuck are you going? You just got to class. And, like, he was literally about to, like, dip class to go to...
It's like, this is way more important. I'm gonna fucking ask him.
But she does stop him, and she's like, no, Sid. So then after class, we have Real, Hia, Babe, and Dom going to talk to Joy and Type. I don't know what exactly they were doing here. Were they trying to get info from Tarak of what he wants? I don't know either, because
they were just giving them snacks. They were just like, here, snacks.
Well, okay, like, but I thought the snacks were like, to start the conversation. Be like, oh, here's snacks. By the way, and then like, maybe
but they didn't, is the thing.
Well, because then they start fucking and bring up birthdays or whatever. And they're like, I mean, actually, coffee or whatever. And they just like change the subject.
I don't know what was happening here. Like Joy and Type. I was there sitting there going like, what is happening? Like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I have no idea, but Moonfa and Tra come over, and then Moonfa's like, okay, Tra, let's go this way, and they leave. So I think it was they were trying to get info out of Joy and Tyke to see if they know what Tra will want, so they can tell Moonfa and he can go get it.
Yeah.
It did not come across that way. I will say I was very confused. But they give them snacks and leave to go to the movies. So then we have Moonfa and Tarak. They're talking, and we have Real, Hia, Babe, and Dom all watching from the doorway or whatever.
Yeah, they're so funny.
I love how Dom's literally just like on the floor. Like he's not even he's just like
fully on the floor. And when they look back, he like goes further to the floor. And I'm like, bestie, this is not the way to hide.
There's no bush or anything there.
Nothing. You are clear as day.
So Moonfa asks, he's like, oh, what do you want to eat today, Tarak? Because he can't ask what he wants for his birthday.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, what do you want to eat? And he's like, I want to eat what you want to eat. And he's like, don't do that, you'll make me spoiled. And he's like, oh, but you're my boyfriend, I want to give you everything you want. And I'm like,
God, he's ruining it for everyone. Like, everyone's gonna watch this show and be like,
honestly, it's getting to the point where I'm like, I love you so much, I actually starting to hate you now. Because like I'm
think
very
about how
upset.
people in a relationship think about how people in a relationship must feel, because they'll watch this and go, damn, I really settled the night.
Damn, okay.
Like, bro, this man is perfect.
Well, I mean, what if instead they can sit down, their lover or whatever, and be like, hey, watch this, do what he does.
Like, do what he does, please. Do everything that he does. He's perfect.
That's what I'm gonna do, honestly. I might be like, look, sit down, and then follow Moonfa's lead.
If we're gonna date, we need to go through some lessons first. Lesson 1: watch this show, okay, and do exactly what he does.
Yes.
Thank you. Boyfriend lessons.
So then Trog asks Moonfa, and he's like, look, so Joy asked me if we fought, but we don't really fight at all. And so it's like weird. I'm wondering what it would be like if we did. And Moonfa's like, I don't know, I haven't thought about it. But you know, if it ever happens in the future or something bothers you, just let me know. And we can always talk about it. And I'm like, I want to murder you. Because you're like so good.
I'm gonna kill you. Why are you this perfect? This is not fair at all. Like, I literally have never seen a greener flag in a BL in my life.
Honestly, I don't think I've seen a greener flag, period. Like, I will be completely honest.
Period. I agree. Like, of all the people I've seen over all of television, I was like, bro, actually, you're the healthiest human being I've ever seen in my life.
Like, there is literally, and it's not even that he's perfect, because we know he had his temper earlier, but it's the fact that he acknowledged that, and he got that under control, and he's like, and he works on it, and he tells him that, too, before it happens. He tells Tarak that he had a temper, and that's why he doesn't want to, like, bro.
This is before they're even dating. Like,
literally, that's when they're fake dating.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But I mean, but to be fair, Moonfa was in love with Tarak at that point, so. But
this is insane. It's just not fair. It's really not fair. Like, watching shows like this, like in general, I watch shows sometimes and I go, I'm a little single. Oh dear. But like this, I go, oh my god, this is not fucking fair. I'm so alone. Like, it's this specific show. Whenever he says shit like that.
Yeah, no. This is what we call the BL burden. Which is you see a show, like, and a couple on there just like, wow, I'm so single right now.
So fucking single. It's not fair.
Because it's like actually starting to hurt now. I'm like, wow. Like,
it's a little painful, I'm not gonna lie. Okay? Can you stop?
So then, again, the friends are like, ask him. They're whispering, obviously. And he's like, let's go grab a meal. And he's like, yeah, sure. And then his friends are like, okay, we give up. And they just walk away. And then we have the four of them. They're like, wow, Moonfa is so whipped, he can't even ask him straightforward.
Yeah.
And they kind of turn to Babe, and they're like, "You're gonna need to do something because you're his sister." And she's like, "Yeah, I got it.
We need your assistance. You have him after hours. Okay, you can ask him shit on the down low."
And that's what we see. Trock goes into Babe's room to give her some milk or whatever, and she's like, "Wait, I need to ask someone." And she's like, "I want to surprise Dom for our anniversary." And he's like, "Didn't you just celebrate your anniversary?" And she's like, "Well, no, this is the anniversary for when we held hands the first time."
Oh, yes, because that's so important.
Oh, yeah.
I think in high school I would have done that shit. I would have been like, yeah, I know she's in college. Like, I'm trying to, like, I was watching it going, oh, no, I would never do that shit. But I'm like, no, I wouldn't do that shit. If I was in, like, middle school or high school, I would have done that shit. I would have been like, oh my god, I remember the first time we held hands. Like, I would have done that shit. But if...
but how many anniversaries would you like
you wouldn't want a lot of anniversaries. No, now that I'm like a lot older, I would say just the one works for me. At the very least, like maybe there'll be another one that comes up, like that's important to us, like our first kiss if it's like a big thing, or like first time we have sex or something if it's a big thing. But like mainly just the regular anniversary is good with me, unless something big happens with the other ones.
And we're talking annual anniversaries, right? Not like the 2-month thing, because like.
No, I did that shit in high school as well.
Well, I forget when it was, like years ago. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about like a TV show that did that.
Yeah.
And both people on the podcast were like, "This, like, that's not a good sign in a relationship because it means you're looking for something to celebrate because you're not happy in the relationship.
Because you're not happy, yeah." I will say none of my relationships have lasted long enough to get to the year anniversary. But I in the past have done the monthly thing. I like it. In high school, when I was dating someone, I was like, "Oh my god, we've been dating for 4 months! Happy 4-month anniversary!"
But yeah, I mean, high school and obviously middle, the young school age is different because it's like,
True. However, I was dating a guy, so like I also wasn't happy to be in this.
And that's why you were celebrating each month because it's like, hey, I need someone to celebrate. He can buy me gifts.
Woo! This is so exciting. Buy me something. Fucking Christ.
And that's what you do.
I will say, in my one relationship with a girl, I don't think I don't think we did that. I don't think we were like, it's been 1 month, happy 1 month anniversary. I don't think we did that. I don't remember because I have shit memory, but I don't think we did that. I think it was just like sending each other shit because we wanted to send each other shit. But I don't think there was like anniversary stuff happening at all.
Yeah.
In general.
So then Trock is like, oh, why don't you make it romantic? You get him flowers or something. And she's like, right, flowers, let me write this down.
I was worried that because she says, so you like flowers? And he's like, what? I mean, so Dom likes flowers. I was worried when she said that he would be like, instead of being him saying what, I was worried he was going to be like, no, I don't, but I think Dom does. Like, I was worried he'd say shit like that.
That's why I thought he was thinking more like for Dom and not for himself.
Yeah. But as they were putting it together, I was like, oh, he'd really like this.
Yeah, like balloon. I'm sure Trock would love balloons.
Yeah, I'm like, he's gonna like this. No, it's fine.
And so then next day, Babe gives Moonflower the list, and she's like, yeah, flowers, balloons, whatever it is, as long as it comes from your loved one, you're good.
Yeah. That's what I felt like he was gonna be like, because he's like, as long as it comes from the person that you're with.
Well, it's like what we said earlier. Means a lot. It's like, if it comes from the heart.
Yeah, and he seems like the kind of person that would 100% be down with that.
Oh, yeah. So then Moonflower's like, okay, now we can't let Trock know. This is a secret. And right on cue, Joy whips her head around like, oh.
At first glance, this was really funny.
This was actually kind of like, this is really stupid, but also like, it made me laugh a lot.
It was very funny. I was sitting there, like, up until she got to type, which we'll talk about in a second. I was sitting there like as she turned to look at him, I was like, fuck. And as she started running, I was like, get her! I was like yelling with it. It was so funny.
Well, that's what happened. She literally like, she like, I didn't hear anything. Bye. And they're like, fuck, get her!
Get her! Chase her down!
So the 5 of them run. They split up. Babe and Dom go upstairs. Moonflower, Real and Hia go downstairs. The 3 boys get to her, but then Type's there.
Yes.
And they're like, don't tell him, it's supposed to be a surprise. And Type's like, I'm your friend, you need to tell me. And she looks at them and she's like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, Mufasa's playing a surprise party for Trock.
And this is the moment where she went maybe down a peg for me on the tier list.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like this was funny. I will say this was very funny, but it was still funny after the fact, but it stopped being as funny when they asked her, please don't say anything, and she said, I'm compulsed, sorry, I got it. Like, she didn't listen to more of her friends, like bro.
Yeah, I see that. I think like it was still like funny moment, like in like theory, them like chasing them down, going down the slide and doing all that.
It was still very funny.
It is funny, but it's also like, well, why are Tarak's friends trying to ruin a surprise?
Yeah, like, hello? Like, I literally brought this up to my mom because she was like, I heard you screaming up there. And I was like, oh yeah, because it was me screaming at them to run after her. So I was like, I explained everything to her and she's like, I don't like that. I was like, me neither. Like, she was like, that's the opposite of like a compulsive liar. It's like a compulsive truth teller. So like, I was like, I agree, but like, I don't, yeah, it's something icky about it. Like,
I do agree, but I will say, I think, for Type and Joy and their characters,
Yeah.
The reason they never told him they were fake dating until it became real was because they can't keep a secret. They are mega gossips, where if they hear anything, they have like this compulsive need to literally tell everyone.
Yeah. It's not, I will say, it's in line with their character.
Like, yeah,
I'm definitely not.
It is in line with their character, but it does, like, if in theory, it's like not.
It's not great. But it does speak to her character, because the second she like rounded the corner after they were talking, like I had blanked out for half a second, so I didn't know they were saying don't. I knew they were going to keep it a secret, but all I needed was for her to turn around and like for them to see her face and for her to see their face, and I went, fuck, she's gonna say something. Like that's all I needed was to see her face, because like I knew that about her character. So it's good that it's in line with her character, but I will say, girl, like this was not a good look.
No,
it was funny.
I do agree. I think with like it's funny like watching the scene, but if you really think about it, it's like.
Yeah, if you think about it a bit deeper, it's like, girl, why are you trying to ruin this for him? It'd be so cute, because like throughout the whole thing, I was like, just tell her, like, think about what his face will look like. Think about how excited he'll be. Like please.
I mean,
like,
you have obviously been invited. Just stop fucking trying to spill the beans.
Just stop doing it, like for real. So, yeah, I agree. But it was funny to watch. Yeah. It was very situational comedy, and I liked it. But this honestly was one of the moments.
I was gonna say I think I know which one it is.
What, with Rio?
It is when they're chasing Joy and Type, and then somehow he ends up getting pushed into Rio, and he just like holds him, and he's like, "Focus, I'm running." And he's like, "Oh, sorry."
That was the moment. That was literally the moment where I was like, "Oh, you're so like this fucking like because before it was like, you know, stoic guy to like guy in love kind of thing, the general like character progression that we see sometimes in BLs." And I was like, really cute, love it. But this like upped him for me. I was like, I don't know, there's something about this where he was like so fucking like, nah, I don't like you, like so much before, and now he's just like, oh, I have a chance to hold him. Oh, this is great. Even though they're in like such like he forgets completely about the chase, and he's just like, my boyfriend, and it's like, focus. It's like, oh right, bro, that's right, we were chasing someone. Just left his mind. It's so cute. I love it.
Then they eventually go down a slide, because I don't know where the fuck they are, but there's a slide.
Dude, there's a slide. It's like the library. The second they went down, I was like, there's a slide. I want to go here.
I was like, yeah, why like college library have a fucking slide in it? And where do I go to that?
Literally. Honestly, any place can be improved with a slide.
Oh, yeah.
It's just general knowledge. And like, I've thought that like one time, I watched, you know, you probably don't because you don't watch movies. There's a movie called The Internship, about like, it's like a fictional movie about people trying to join Google. Like they're having their big hiring fair or something like that, and a bunch of people go apply to Google, including these two dudes that know nothing about the internet or coding or anything. They're just trying to get a job, and so hijinks ensue and shit like that about like, we don't know anything about the internet, and then these small group of people who do know about the internet fighting with them kind of thing. And when they entered Google, it's like they filmed on the actual Google campus, and there's a fucking slide from like the top floor to get to the bottom. People just sit there, like grab their like laptop and books and whatever they're working on, slide down the slide, get up, go to the free cafe off to the edge, and I was like, I want to work here. Like for half a moment I was about to be like, maybe I should get into coding, and it was all because there's a fucking slide in the building. Like all my decisions will from now on, like sometimes will be based on, is there a slide involved?
You can never go wrong with a slide.
You really can't. If my future house has a slide, like in the building and not like in a playground outside, oh, I'm in. Yeah. I'm so in. I've seen people like remodel their houses to make it so there's a slide in there, and I'm like, yeah, this is my kind of house.
So then eventually, Babe and Dom come in and join the three guys, and they get Type and Joy. But then Lee and Glide G, I think, come in.
Una Ringer,
yeah. And Type's like, guess what? They're playing a surprise party for Try.
And like and they're like, fuck, it's screwed. It's out.
I love. I'm pretty sure it's Babe who just looks down and she's like, yeah, we're done. Like, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. We're fucked. But Lee looked over at them, and I was like, what do you mean we're done? Lee's not gonna say shit. Lee's a good dude. Lee would never.
Well, Lee wouldn't, but the fact that they just blur out the two people who walk by.
Yeah.
They're like, but then we see in class with the five of them, we see that apparently Lee was able to get them to keep their mouths shut.
I was like, of course he did. I was like, Lee is the most like, Lee's the most level-headed of all of them.
True. No, that makes sense that Lee wouldn't, but like, how did he get the two biggest gossips to keep their mouths shut?
I don't know, but he seems to be the one out of all of them that I feel like would be able to do it. Like he feels like the father of the group, where he's like, guys, let's not, let's chill.
Yeah.
No, I fully believe that them telling Lee was not a danger. Like the second she was like, oh, we're fucked, because like Lee walked up and they're like, don't say it, and then they said it to Lee, and Lee was like, huh, and then she's like, we're fucked, and I'm like, no, you're not. It's Lee. Lee's not gonna say shit.
Yeah, well, Lee knows how to keep a secret.
Yeah, Lee knows how to keep a secret, and also his brother is Moonfa, so he's part of the Green Flag family.
Well, actually, earlier when he said that Moonfa the Green Flag, he was like, yeah, he's a Green Flag just like me.
Exactly. There you go. So we're good. He's fine.
So then apparently the teacher comes over and they're giving their, I guess, two film things or whatever. Yeah. One's about a teen who fights for their dreams or whatever. And then the other's about a gay couple or something. Yeah.
When because they said like they had two ideas, and like the first one was a good idea as well, like seeing like what led them to a certain point in their relationship, what led them to make those decisions. I was like, oh, that could be very interesting, because I like the psychological side of things and like how someone's past can affect someone's future kind of thing. Yeah. But then they were like, oh, our second idea is like LGBTQ, and I was like, oh, they're going with that. This is a BL show. Yeah. This is a BL. There's always like some sort of project on LGBTQ stuff in a school setting.
Are they gonna have Moonfa Roxarna again and go to the beach?
I'll fucking bet. I swear to God, if it's not them, I don't think it would be, here's the thing, I don't think it would be Real and Hia, but if it's not Turok and Moonfa, it could very well be Uno Ringer and Lee. I could see it happening.
I disagree.
Really?
We don't know where they are in their relationship at this point. I'll be completely honest with you.
They're cute, they're feeling it out.
Yeah, so it's like, I feel like that would put them too much on the spot, and also in the spotlight too. Like they both seem like they're like chill, like kept to the side people. Where like I don't think either of them would want to star in a fucking film.
No, I don't think they would either. But like I would say the more likely one, if it's not them, would be, because I don't think Real and Hia.
I see Real and Hia doing. Are you kidding?
I really don't see Real and Hia doing it.
That would be the most on-crack shit ever, and I would love it.
I agree, it would be the most on-crack shit ever, but that's because they're them, and that's why I don't think it would be.
Well, no, I don't think they would. No, they'd constantly be fighting the whole time, and I think it would be great. And they would be like, "Oh, I love you too," and they'd be like,
I think it would be funny,
or they'd just be sick of them.
Their personalities just don't scream stars of movies for me. Like it just doesn't. It doesn't. They seem to be more behind-the-scenes couple because of all that. So,
oh, I guess we'll see. So then we see a little scene of Moonfa looking at flowers.
Yes.
But there are a lot of flowers in that. Holy shit. They're like
a lot of flowers.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Bro, it's all the flowers everywhere. And again, please, if anyone ever ends up dating me, don't get me flowers. Yes. If you're gonna get me flowers, daisies. That's it. Make them fake. That's one. I'll take fake flowers. That's fine. But like, I don't like flowers. Like, I really do not care enough about flowers at all. I mean, yeah, but like I'm not like, sometimes I'm not that big on chocolate either. It depends on the day. So like, and I've had a lot of chocolate like growing up, like for Valentine's Day and shit like that. It's always chocolate. So I'm like, that's typical. Like, you know, I feel like romance and chocolate is typical. So like, don't give me chocolate flowers either.
Then just what do you want?
I mean, it's fine if you get me fake flowers. I'm chill. That's all right. But as long as they're daisies, they can be fake or real. I don't care. Because that's the only flower I like. That means you've listened to me. That means you've looked at me, you've heard me in your ears, and you've heard that I only like daisies and no other flower. And that says something really great to me.
As long as you mentioned it before the gift of
yes. Yes, absolutely. If I didn't mention it before, I won't hold it against you. But if you've heard me say, I don't like flowers, I only like daisies, and you get me flowers that aren't daisies, then we're breaking up.
Wow.
I'm very serious about the flowers, bro. Like that's one of the few lines I have when it comes to like shit. I don't know what it is about flowers, but I really don't like flowers. Maybe it's the bee thing. I don't know.
I was gonna say, but what if it's like indoors and it's like no bees are around? It's like,
I still don't like flowers. I mean, my dad like every once in a while would send me flowers for like Valentine's Day, but like that was a long time ago, and I would be like, why did I get flowers? Like I was like so confused, and I was like, oh, they're from Dad, that's why I got flowers. But like, it was never something like I was excited about. Like if someone got me flowers, I'd be like, all right, cool. Where'd I put these? Like I just like it was not even a thing. I think my ex got me one at one point, but it was like a grow your own one, and I was like, well, that's interactive. That's different. That's kind of fun.
That's something.
It didn't work because I don't have a green thumb, but like it was literally just dirt for the entirety of everything that happened. I did not grow anything. But so yeah, please. If I tell you that I don't like flowers, if we end up dating and I tell you I don't like flowers, only daisies, and you get me flowers that aren't daisies, then we have a problem. Because you don't listen.
Anyway, with Tarak, Lee, and Uno Rainer, Lee's talking about how Tarak's a little celebrity now because someone reviewed his fox strawberry toy.
Aww.
And she's like, yeah, you could like market this, you could like sell them, and Tarak's like, I want to do it. And I think my dad knows someone.
Good, because I was this close to buying the one on ETICG. So like you could market it. People want it.
Yeah, well, we know it's there.
It's there. It's cute. It's precious. I'm not getting it though.
So then Tarak's dad joins Tarak, who's watching a Chinese drama on
Aichi.
I always say it wrong. I always call it
Aichi.
Aichi.
Yeah.
I won't remember that, but I'll try.
I know this will make you, this will probably make you hate that you're remembering it like this, but think of the last, like, syllable as yi. Like, yi.
I remember when we first started the podcast, you were like, oh, it's on, I think we kept calling it Ichi.
I don't know what we were calling it, but I kept saying IQIYI because I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. I was like, I was like, I don't know what it is. And then we looked it up and I was like, oh, it's Aichi. So like, think of it as Hie. Oh. I know you don't want to think of it as Hie, but like think of it as the last syllable, like the last thing you want to think of. Yi. Yes. Aichi.
It actually kind of sounds nice when I say it like Aichi.
Yeah, Aichi.
I wonder if that means anything, and that's why they named it that, or if it's just like a thing.
Let me see. This is what Google is for.
Anyway, then Tarak's dad was like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And he's like, oh, I want to spend time with you, mom, grandpa, babe, and all my friends.
Yeah, see, he likes experiences and spending time with people. That's what I always figured that was him. Has a specific meaning in Chinese. It is the English translation of the Chinese characters that, which translates to love for strange arts or love for innovation. Interesting. So I guess like, yeah, love for, I guess like, yeah, innovating art, innovating TV shows, innovating different stories.
Honestly, I kind of love that.
I love that. Yeah, that's really good because it means they have love for something. We stand.
Yeah. Tarak starts joking with his dad, saying that his mom's upset with him, and his dad gets like upset, quote unquote, like to start tickling him and stuff. Really cute.
It's really cute. Precious.
So then at the birthday venue, we got all the flowers, all the balloons.
Oh yeah, it looks like a whole. And this is the moment where I was like, "Oh, he'll like this." Like, there's no doubt he'll love this. This is so cute because you put so much effort into it. He's already said that he likes that.
Yeah.
If someone did this for me, even though there's flowers, I'm down.
Oh, for sure.
Because they've put like it's more about the effort than the like single thing of flowers someone's giving me. It's more about the effort of putting all the stuff around. Yeah. Even if it's flowers, it's fine.
Yeah, and also it's indoors too, so like odds are
it's indoors.
I think won't be an issue.
Exactly. I don't want them to die though, so fake flowers, please.
So then Moonfog calls Tarak, and he's on the phone with him. And Tarak's like, well, my dad's what I want for my birthday. And I just like, oh, I want to be with everyone. I want to be happy. And he's like, oh, when are you leaving for work? And as Moonfog starts talking, Lee is like, hey, Moonfog, I got the flowers. And he's like, sure. And Tarak's like, was that Lee? And he's like, yeah, he's loud. He was just on the call with... And then he looks around, and he's like, oh, Uno Ringer. He was on the call with him.
Like, and that makes sense too, because I don't think, did he say Moonfa? Because I don't think he said Moonfa. He was just like, I got the flowers. Oh, he did? Fuck.
But I mean, I think Tarak only heard the voice, not the words.
Yeah. Because if he did hear the words, minus, he could have skipped over Moonfa. I don't know. Just like, he could have said, oh, I got the flowers or something like that. It's like, oh, he's talking to his man, in quotes, like this person he's interested in. Then it would make sense, because if he was trying to get him flowers. Because then it would be flirty. Yeah. I don't know. It would make sense.
And then once Moonfa hangs up, Lee asks me, he's like, I was gonna ask if you really wanted more flowers. Anyway, what was I saying? We're back,
flowers?
I guess, from
Do you
a
want
little
this many flowers?
glitch we had.
Glitch. Oops.
But yeah, Real and he are agreeing with Lee, and they're like, yeah, this is way too many flowers.
It makes for a nice little atmosphere inside, though. It's very ethereal looking.
Yeah.
I like it.
So then Uno Ringer is like, hey, like, do you need help with anything else? And Moonfa's like, well, maybe a bit more with some balloons would be great. Like, he doesn't want to make the room look too empty. And he is like, okay, I will go do that. And he goes do that, and Lee gives him, like, the fucking death glare to Moonfa as he, like, watches Lee leave, or watches Uno Ringer leave, and he's just like, what? Okay.
Bro. Dude. That's my man.
I know, he's like, chill, like, he's doing all this for his, like, I don't think he has anything to worry about.
Jesus.
So then at Tarak's house, Babe comes down, all dressed up.
She looks so cute, by the way. Like I think now more than ever, I'm just like, oh, she's so pretty. It's not even so fair. Cute. Like I might be into Babe.
So Babe comes down and she's like, so Don's at a party with his friends, and I was just worried that he'll be drunk, so I need to go pick him up. And I get dressed up because, it's like a formal thing,
His friends will see me, yeah. But she starts out with his friends will see me, and then when he's like, why do I have to go? She was like, well, it's actually a formal place.
Yeah, it's a place that's fancy, so you gotta get dressed up.
Fancy. I think it's because we normally see her and a lot of the other characters in school uniforms, like in university style uniforms, that I don't really like think about, like, who is the most attractive of this bunch? I don't know. Like, who am I into? Da da da. Like, I never thought that before, and then I see her come down in this outfit, and I'm like,
I was gonna say, also because, like, we don't really see them. I mean, with the exception of mainly, like, Moonfa and Tarak, most of the time, especially with Babe and Dom, are normally just wearing.
Yeah, and if it is, like, Babe and Dom or something like that, it's like she's in the house in pajamas. Yeah. Like, things like that. So we don't often see her dressed up to the nines, except for, like, that little New Year's party and things like that, but... Which also, in that, as well, when we were watching that, I was like...
No, I but, like... About that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Something about her outfit screamed to me. I was like, oh, cute. Like, but it was more about the outfit. And, like, now I'm just like, it's the outfit and you.
So then as Babe and Tarak walk there, Babe's, strolling behind Tarak, and she's like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, well, I'm shy.
Yeah, like, okay. I just need you to, like, 'cause I'm shy. I'm just so shy.
So, Tarak and Babe enter, and Tarak's like, what's this? And Babe kind of just, like, sneaks off to the back. And he gets their bouquet of flowers with a note card that says, to my sea.
Yeah.
And he turns around and he sees Moonfa and everyone else. Moonfa has a little, like, ocean sea themed cake.
Yeah, it's cute. I want an ocean cake. I want it, well, mainly because I want whales on it, but, like, that's a different story. Give me a whale cake.
Oh, have you had the, what's it called? Like Bubba the Whale, or the chocolate whale, or whatever?
There's a chocolate whale?
It's like a giant, like, chocolate whale-shaped cake. I forget what it's called. It's like something the whale.
Chocolate whale cake. I don't think
it's like Bubba the Whale. It's...
Fudgy.
Fudgy the whale.
Oh, he's cute! Oh, he's so cute! Oh my god, no, I've never seen this before. What is this? This is adorable. Fudgy from Carvel.
I don't know what that is.
The king of all... Oh, ice cream whales. It's an ice cream cake.
Yeah, it's like ice cream cake.
Ah.
So yeah, so they come out with a surprise party for Tarak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah. Have you ever had a surprise party? Or, like, thrown a surprise party or anything like that?
I don't think I've ever had one, no. It's not that I know of. I'm trying to think of, no. Not really. The only party that I ever really fully, deeply remember is my Sweet 16. I do remember having, like, a half birthday once because my birthday's in February and we could never, like, go to the pool to have a party, and I wanted to, so we had, like, a half birthday in June or July or something so I could have a pool party. But I think I only ever remember, the only birthday I remember is my Sweet 16. So I don't think I've ever had a, like, surprise one because I've always wanted to, like, be involved in planning it. I'm like, let's do this, let's do that. Like,
I think I had one when I was like 7 or 8 maybe, but, like, it wasn't like a big surprise party. It was one I kind of knew about it beforehand. So it wasn't really a surprise party, but and it was just like me, like my brother, and like my two cousins or something. I went to like my grandparents' pool, so it like wasn't a big surprise party. But I love surprise parties. I think they're really cool, really fun. I was I didn't throw it, but I was part of like my friend's surprise party like a few years ago. We all went to like this restaurant, and like he didn't know, he was just going there with his roommates. He didn't realize we were all there, and it was fun. But yeah, I love surprise parties, but
I don't have a feeling on it because I've never really had it.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe I'll try. It sounds fun to try.
Well, do you like surprise parties? Is like, or do you like surprises? Like, period. Like.
I mean, yeah, I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a vibe. I don't mind.
Let's picture this. You come home, you walk into the house, and a bunch of people just jump out and say surprise. Good or bad reaction?
I might have an immediate fight or flight instinct of like, dear God, someone's in my house, but then it'll be quickly replaced by, you guys are my friends.
Yeah,
I know you.
Yeah, once you see these people, you know, and like it's like your friends and family and shit. Like,
if someone, I would want someone to lead me into the house to be like, let's go in here or something like that, or like because then I'll have like some idea of like, oh, someone's doing something. I feel like if it was like a slight surprise but not like a complete surprise, then I won't be like terrified and start screaming.
Yeah.
But like things like that, I think I think it might have been birthday related, but like we flew I remember our family flew out to visit my uncle for his birthday once when we lived in California or something like that, like his brothers, like my uncles, and we flew them out or something like that, and they were like, I do have a distinct memory of them hiding around the corner of the house being like, is he coming, like I do remember that specifically so that they could surprise him, because it was like, you know, they live across the country kind of thing. But that's all I remember ever doing surprise related, so I've never really experienced much of a surprise thing, but I'm willing to see how it goes. Yeah. Why not?
No, but I
just don't
every
scare
time
me.
I see a surprise party on like a show or something, I'm like, oh, I love this. I'll get excited for the surprise. I love surprises.
Yeah, as long, I mean, something like this would be nice, where it's like not, you know, people jumping out and screaming at me. Like if someone rounds the corner with a cake going hi, like then I'm down. Like if it's something I didn't expect like that, that'd be cute.
Yeah. So Turok's kind of like, okay, this is why Babe was acting so weird. This explains it all. And then they all, you know, they party, they dance.
They party, they dance. It looks really fun.
All the couples kind of, you know, get close, get together. And then afterwards, Moonfa returns home with Turok's gifts, and Turok and Babe are there too, and Babe goes up to bed, and...
Charlie, you want to sleep with me?
I know, he's like, hey, do you want to sleep with me? And his face is like, what?
He's like, excuse me? In your house? He's like, no, sleep.
Yeah, just regular sleep. And we see that Moonfa change into Turok's pajamas, I'm assuming.
Yeah. He was like, I don't have clothes. He's like, I do. Seemed like all cute and innocent. Yeah.
And then he starts like sniffing him all over, and he's like, no, stop, you shouldn't do this. And then, you know, they like fool around.
They're being cute.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And then they like hug and sleep.
Yeah, he's like, let's go to sleep. And like the way he falls on top of him to sleep is really, really cute. Like he's just like fully on top of him, just like cuddling like a freaking pillow. But also, I would like to raise the point again that in BLs they never fall asleep with the lights off.
True.
I noticed it once again. I was like, guys, you're gonna turn the light off to fall asleep at all? It's so bright in here.
And they were probably too tired to reach for it. They were like, nah. You know.
Yeah.
They spent all day
the general
partying.
consensus.
Okay. And then, did you see the end credit scene?
I can't remember. I went and looked, and I wasn't sure if there was one. I think I fast forwarded, but I couldn't see if there was one. Was there one?
It was one right after the Polaroid pictures. You know, at the end, it's like, oh, it showed all the Polaroids of stuff.
Oh, I think I missed it. Oh no, what is it?
I would like you to pull it up and experience it, and just like talk about what's happening, because it starts off like cute and normal, and then it gets a really weird turn.
Oh,
it gets really weird for a second.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah. Okay, so watch it and then just talk about what happens, and just like, you know, narrate the scene.
Okay.
It should be Moonfa and Turok sitting on the couch in Moonfa's house, I think.
Couch, you say?
Couch, yeah, they're on the couch.
Don't say couch like that.
I'm just saying they're on the couch.
Don't say like couch like that. Like when you say couch like that, I think about things.
I'm just saying it's on the couch.
We're on the couch. Why so far away? Shall we do something? What? Oh, like what? Wait, what we doing? Are they watch? Oh, they're gonna watch a series. Oh God, what series? You scared me last time with the series you watched. What series is it now? I'll lose my shit if it's Next Prince. What are we watching? What are we watching? Yeah, this is an ad for IG, basically.
Oh, fully.
Yeah. What genre are we watching? Comedy? Romantic? Huh?
Huh?
What are we watching? Please the Next Prince. I'll lose my shit. I'll lose my shit. I'll lose my shit. Please the Next Prince. I'll lose my shit. Please. I'll believe in it. I'll lose my shit. What the fuck? What? What?
Yep.
They're watching their own show?
Keep watching. Keep watching.
They're watching their own show? What the fuck is happening? He looks familiar. Yeah, I'll bet. This is your fucking story. What is happening right now? Is that it? Is that okay? Yeah. Oh my! Oh, we got cute behind the scenes though. I'll watch that later. Oh my god. What? So my brain hurts.
So again, a lot that was fully just a ad for IG.
Yeah.
And clearly that's non-canon. For the fact that they're watching their own show.
But like, it makes my brain.
No, I literally watched it because I was like, oh, I thought about that over, but it wasn't, and I was like, oh, nice, a cute little thing, and I was like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I just want you to experience that with me because it was a thing.
Oh my god, what the fuck? I was hoping it'd be Next Prince so they could go, oh, these two are cool. Like, I didn't know I thought someone else was cast as them, Phil. Like if they watched, like, episode 5
well, it would have been funny if they watched a pilot and saw them in it, and they were like, oh, look at that.
Like, oh, these people are handsome. I wonder who plays them. Jesus.
So, who was the MVP for this episode?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, Moonfa.
Moonfa, obviously.
Keep playing
the greenest of flags. He playing the whole surprise party, and not only that, we got like 2 of the most like green flag phrases I've ever heard in my life, which was like him being like, "Well, if you do think we're gonna have a fight or you're worried we will, just talk to me about what you're feeling and we'll talk it out." Like that's like, I was like, oh my god, like, are you reading this from like a psychology manual? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, he's perfect.
He is.
Are you kidding me right now?
He really is.
I know he said something else too, but like, it was all good.
Yeah, everything he says is good.
Everything he says is good. It's fact by now.
Okay, are you ready for your vibes?
Yes.
Okay. There are 3 vibes, and each vibe corresponds with a couple.
Okay, interesting. I guess a couple for each one.
Yeah, so this will be a bit easier.
Okay, thank God.
The first vibe is jealousy.
Oh. Intriguing. Okay. I want to hear the other 2 before I make my decision.
The second vibe is jealousy.
What the fuck? That's mean. What, you can't. Don't say the third vibe's jealousy.
The third vibe is eating.
Not expecting you to go that way.
I shit you not. Okay, here's how the vibe. Here's how the promo went. There was jealousy between one couple in the first like scenes or whatever. There was couples in the second couple with the second scenes, and the last scene was one of the guys coming in with a bag of food and being like, "Hey, let's eat," and they're like, "Okay." That was the promo.
I'm gonna say that's Moonfa and T-Rock. I feel like they won't do it like the eating. Okay. I feel like that's what they do. They give each other food, and also I feel like we've gone so far in their. I mean, they did talk about in this that they haven't fought yet. Oh wait.
Oh wait. Oh god.
Because like, why would they talk about it if they weren't gonna?
Okay. Who's okay? Can you at least give me one couple who's gonna be jealous, like jealousy couple?
I feel like the obvious answer here is Real and Hia.
Okay.
I'm gonna also say Moonfa and T-Rock, and then the food is for Uno Ringer and Lee. I'm gonna go with that because I feel like the obvious one is Real and Hia. I feel like now that we've mentioned a fight, it has to come up at some point, which what would lead to a fight? Maybe jealousy. I don't know. Mm-hmm. So we'll add that in for them. And then last choice is just Lee and Una ringer for the other ones. So I feel like it was more likely for them to be eating, but now that they've brought up fights, I don't know. So that's thrown me off. So
okay. So that was our recap of Your Sky of Us episode 1. Join us next week where we'll be recapping episode 2 of Your Sky of Us.
Yay!
Yes, we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.